want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go to the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember, the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace. All right, man, let's talk about Detroit Lions falling in love with Malik Willis. Now, this video I was trying to get to earlier, but I'm a little late today. But we have a nice little slate of videos. We just instead of stopping at 8:30, 9:30ish. Probably stop a Lions video might go up at 11. But check out Detroit Lions top players for more videos like this. Now, the Lions falling in love with quarterback Malik Willis. Lions Senior Bowl quarterback Malik Willis drawing interesting polarizing comparisons. And apparently, there's a story going out there saying that I'm not a story, but Mark Brunell falling in love with him, and all that type of stuff. So let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions top playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, we said yesterday that Kenny Pickett was drawing some interesting comparisons, and I might do a video about his hand size today. That might be something interesting. But apparently, Malik Willis is doing good at training camp. Now, like I said, I was gonna do this video earlier, but I so happened to be skipping through the radio stations, doing what I do, driving and stuff, that stuff of nature. And I had just all the the radio stations going to break at the same time. For whatever reason it is, they going to break at the same time. And 97 when the ticket came back on. That's why I missed my Sirius XM satellite radio. I got to get it back. And here come Mike Valenti, being negative about Malik Willis. Well, I'm not sure about Malik Willis. He's very inconsistent and he makes some. Like I said, I just turned it, bro. The first words you got to say that I heard, I think they had just came back off a break. The first thing you got to say is something negative about the guy. But like I said before, like B. Taylor said, he ain't even from here. So, he ain't even from here. I don't even know why he even talking Detroit radio. I like him sometimes, though. Sometimes he keep it real and he keep it objective. But maybe I guess he is just keeping it real. That's just him. Right? But nonetheless, he basically said that it's being negative about it. But nobody's a finished product coming out of college. Y'all told us that, I'm gonna keep saying this. They told us last year that this was the greatest one of the greatest quarterback class on paper. That's what they said last year. It's one of the greatest quarterback classes on paper. They said that. And nobody talking about how terrible that class was. Justin Fields, he went to a team that already had a built-in defense already. Already had a built-in defense. And couldn't get nothing done. Everybody blame Matt Nagy. Before I kind of dig in this and kind of grip my teeth into the story. Nobody said, you know what, man, Justin Fields just ain't got it. Nobody said that. Nobody was like, man, Justin Fields just ain't that good. Everybody said that it was Matt Nagy's fault. Justin Fields. Trevor Lawrence. Everybody said he's supposed to be great, terrible this year. Not saying that's kind of going to be the trajectory of his career, but everybody blaming Urban Myers. Zach Wilson. Trey Lance wasn't ready, as I told y'all, but he did improve throughout the season. This draft class, the second best quarterback in this draft class based off the season, in my opinion, was David Mills. He probably would have went higher. He probably would have been way higher if it wasn't for the injuries he had. He was the second best draft quarterback this year so far, behind Matt Jones, who everybody bashed, including myself, and looked pretty good in the league. So, like I said, nobody talking about how bad this quarterback class was and how wrong everybody was about some of these guys in this class. So let's start off with the fan nation. I love both of these websites. Shout out to y'all. John Macaron wrote this article. He says, are the Detroit Lions falling in love with quarterback Malik Willis? The quarterback Malik Willis has been impressing many onlookers this week at the Senior Bowl. Liberty quarterback Malik Willis has generated a significant amount of buzz through the first couple of days of the practice at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Multiple scouts and those in attendance have been observing, identified him as the top quarterback they've laid eyes on. Willis finished his 2021 season with 2,857 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions in 13 games at Liberty. One trait league quarterbacks in the NFL possess, at least as of late, has been the ability to extend plays with their feet. Mobility has nearly become a must trait for quarterbacks coming out of the draft and for those expecting to have a long career in the league. Willis secured 878 yards and 13 touchdowns on 197 rushing attempts last season. Okay. Several media outlets and draft pundits have openly stated Willis is physically gifted, elusive quarterback who possesses a rocket for an arm. Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell was asked about his early impression of the 22-year-old quarterback on Wednesday morning. Quote, listen, yesterday was our first day of practice with him, and I think he throws a nice ball. I think he's pretty athletic. He's built better from afar. He's built better than from afar. You don't know. That's why you see these guys up close. He's a good-looking player, Campbell said. Quote, he's built right. Looks like he's built to last. Shoot, he handled our playbook pretty dang good yesterday. We had a couple run check-ins there defensively. We had a couple of pressures looks that I thought he handled. Look, day one, did a good job. Willis is currently projected to select in the first round of the draft. So if his performance continues to impress, he could become heavily involved in the conversation Lions having about prospects they are targeting the first round this year. My boy Easy said from Easy Sports said, don't lie. You just pictured him scrambling for a red zone TD late in the season in Green Bay. You thought this might be lit. Facts, man. What you talking about, Willis? Shout out to Detroit Podcast, First Podcast, my people too. Shout out to them. I love them. Let's see on game day. my regular Goodfella TV account, I'm always comment on their Twitter posts and stuff. So, I mean, like I said before, man, everybody got their opinions, man. It's day one. We knew that he had to crush this process, but it's far from. Even if he crushed it this week at the combine, it's far from over, bro. He has to crush it on that 40. He has to crush it on he has to crush it on the 40. He has to crush it on the that's it. The 40 is just a mystery, the interview process. They're gonna ask him some questions. How he gonna go up to the board. And apparently, I think the board may not be a question anymore. The board may not be a question anymore. That may not be a question, because now he handled the playbook and some run. They threw some things at him. So if he can handle the playbook, it's gonna be very interesting. If he go in here and handle this playbook, it's gonna be very interesting, my guy. This is gonna be very interesting, and he run well. That's it. I had a feeling somebody gonna rise, and Kenny Pickett, there's some issues about his hand size, but I might get to later. Today, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Special guy. I know he was special looking at some of his tape. Arm is good. Now it's just the retention where the playbooks. Mark Brunell was happy when he went through. My bad. Mark Brunell was happy when he went through some progressions. I was trying to pull that up. Hold on. Yes, Mark Brunell, who took the Jags far in the playoffs, left-handed quarterback. I remember he was on Blitz back in the day. Blitz, man, I need to bring that back. So day one, it was an article about I'm not sure if this the one's article about, Brunell was very hype about him. So I don't think I've seen it on Free Press, but this is one. It says, shout out to Tim 20 man. It says that the Detroit Lions are getting a good look at most quarterbacks in this year's draft class this week. In fact, 6 of the top 7 quarterbacks in this class are here at the Senior Bowl, including Penny Pickett,
Hold on, my bad, y'all. Kenny Pickett, Desmond Ritter, Sam Howell, Carson Strong, and Bailey Zappi. Said, "Cool, I think it's a huge advantage for our coaching staff and our pro." Okay, we know all that. So apparently he don't have a Brunel comment. I thought it was in there. Thought I seen it. So Lions quarterback coach Marvin L said spend some time with you guys. So hold on. He said something in free press today, bro. Gotta find it. Um, let's see. He said something in the free press. So we're not gonna find it. Hold on. Yeah, but he said something. He did something in the free press, and he got lit at practice today. So hold on. Oh yeah, my bad. I seen it on Twitter. Give me a minute. Well, yeah, he got very excited about him at practice, and let's get it going. So it says that so apparently, let's start off with this one. He had the Senior Bowl tearing shit up. Hold on. Sorry, I just got outside for shoveling snow, man. So sorry, my message is all out there. So Malik Willis has been most impressive quarterback at Senior Bowl workouts. That's not my video to show. Hopefully, I don't get mad.
Athletic,
ball here.
big arm. I mean, there's a lot of
That ball
words.
came out
It's
spicy.
one of those things where
So that's him. So let me go to another article. Still trying to get comfortable. Here we go. Shout out to B Taylor for sending me this stuff. There we go. I'm out here rushing my computer and stuff. Here we go. Let me try to get a good video up for the first video of the day. I'm usually a late uploader on this channel, but I've been a little bit earlier in the last few weeks. It says Mark Brunell got really excited when Malik Willis threw a short swing pass yesterday. I asked the Lions quarterback coach why he was so animated about the particular throw. Because the assistant coaches and coordinators are working. Not Dan Campbell just overseeing. He said, well, it was a new concept for him. He basically is working left to right. He's got 4 guys in the progression. He went from 1, 2, 3, then 4. Actually, there's 5 guys in the route. He's looking to his left and doesn't have it, and he just progresses to the right and gets to the last guy in the progression. For a young quarterback to have that play and get through the read and throw a nice ball check down a wide route, I was really impressed with that. He was pretty sharp, and it's something he never had done before. I credit the coaching, but it was probably more Malik than anything. So he getting rave reviews, but the ultimate conversation is going to be, which I don't think this is an issue, even though I got to get to this Terrell Austin stuff. I think the ultimate conversation is, do they evaluate him right as a young man? Are they comfortable with having another black quarterback? Now, history, you got to know your history to know exactly where you're going. The last couple of black quarterbacks to have Batch, Andre Ware, Rodney Pete didn't go so well. So that's kind of something that that's a conversation that that we they probably gonna have, and that's like drafting an Ohio State quarterback. Does it really have any bearing on do it have any bearing on on the product? I mean, I don't think so. He a different guy, different era from all those guys. So yeah, I like some of the small tape I've seen on him. So it's gonna be interesting, but he far from crushing his process. One bad day and one great day by somebody else, one bad day by any of these dudes, and somebody have a great day, then hype can be popped down. So, just keep focused. Obviously, he been working. Um, obviously, he been working since the season been over with. So, like I said, everybody, Malik, he said inconsistent play. Maybe it comes from trying to do more. Maybe it comes from trying to do more. In a smaller program, he transferred from Auburn, so maybe it's just that he's trying to do more. With less. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll have to wait and see, man. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. It's early, it's premature. So I Detroit Lions Talk playlist. I will get to scout this weekend. I should have some time, so I might have some draft spotlights ready to go. I'll probably just do some prequels. You know what I'm saying? Pre-talk, and then really hit the ball rolling with the hardcore stuff. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request. Twitter's the fast way, Facebook and Instagram, all the links description. If you want to know my thoughts on Brian Flores, I did a podcast on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast, as well as Anchor as well, same name. Check me out over there. Some of the content, I have some exclusive content coming a few times a month. I want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, icon button, hit all notifications, screen change the notification, go live drop video. Check out Detroit Lions Stop Players for more videos like this. Check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, right here on YouTube. That's Goodfella.